Ah. Hey guys, it's Jenny from the Yummy Vegs. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. We are going to be making some healthy, oil-free, high protein, and low calorie salad dressings. Oftentimes, salad dressings are the best part of the salad, and so I like to sort of indulge and use a lot of it. But okay, no shade to these companies because these are hecka good. This is Simple Truth plant-based ranch dressing, Simple Truth plant-based Caesar dressing. I love these, they are great. But if you look at the nutrition, it's not horrible. 2 tablespoons are 110 calories, and oftentimes I use more than 2 tablespoons, and what's really in it? There's a little bit of fat, a bunch of sodium, and a little bit of carbs, and 0 grams of protein. So I wanted to try to workshop some recipes that actually make your salad dressing not only add taste to your salad, but also nutrition. Again, I love these dressings, the ranch and the Caesar from this company, but they are just empty calories, and there's a time and a place. And sometimes I want to eat my cake and, no, have my cake and eat it too. Whatever that saying is. I went through a bunch of different things, and I have 3 recipes to share with you guys. So if this interests you, stay tuned. We are going to be making a creamy balsamic mustard vinaigrette, a very herby ranch dressing, and a creamy and tangy Caesar dressing. All 3 of these have a very similar base. We will be using firm tofu, hemp seeds, and an unsweetened plain vegan milk. The dressings that we're going to make per volume compared to dressings like these have less calories and higher protein, which is almost always, if not always, a win in my book. All right, let's get to it. These are all the ingredients that you need for the creamy balsamic vinaigrette, and we're just gonna dump them all in a blender. So you can't really get more simple than that. All right, so I'm gonna cut open our block of tofu. We have our block of tofu. We're just gonna pop it in here. I'm gonna kind of break it into some chunks. And then we are going to do 2 tablespoons of hemp hearts, 2 tablespoons of plant-based milk, unsweetened, I like Ripple, 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar, 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, a tablespoon of garlic powder. You can obviously use fresh garlic cloves as well, but I'm lazy. If you're new here, that's important to know. Well, that's a little more than a tablespoon. Oh well. A teaspoon of agave, about a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic salt, and about a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. We need lemon juice for all of these recipes, so I'm gonna go ahead and juice some lemons. Now we're gonna add 5 tablespoons of lemon juice. Oh, well, let's call that 2. Oh, okay, 3, 4. Oh, this was the messiest thing in the world. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some Italian seasoning and some oregano. You want to blend this until it's smooth, so obviously we're gonna have to scrape down the sides just a little bit. We'll probably have to do this a couple times just until it's like a nice consistency. So we've gotten it to a good consistency, so you always are gonna want to taste it. Yep. You always just want to taste it before you take it out of the blender in case you want to add any spices or more vinegar, etc. Yeah. This balsamic vinegar is so good. It's the perfect, like, almost spicy tanginess with the balsamic and creaminess with the tofu and hemp seeds and vegan milk. So if you use a 4th cup of this, which is, you know, double a normal salad dressing serving, my little sheet here, you will have 92 calories, 5 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat, and 6.5 grams of protein, which to me is almost infinitely better than 0 grams of protein because you're just adding more nutrition to your diet and not losing out on flavor. Have to scrunch. Now we're gonna make the Caesar dressing. These are all the ingredients that you need. The star of the show is the capers. We're going to use both the capers and the brine, the juice that they're sitting in. Similar to the balsamic vinaigrette, we are going to put most of the ingredients in the blender, everything except the capers to start. First we have our tofu. I'm dripping everywhere. We're just gonna break this up into chunks. Then we're gonna do 5 tablespoons of our lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of hemp hearts. Oh boy. 2 tablespoons of your unsweetened plant-based milk, 3 tablespoons of our caper brine. Ah! I totally forgot. We need nutritional yeast. So we also need nutritional yeast. My bad, my bad. 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. About 1.5 tablespoons of garlic powder. 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Oh my God. The hardest part of this is squeezing this mustard bottle. Got 2 hands, baby. We're eyeballing that 3rd one. Yep. About 1 teaspoon of pepper. See? And then we're gonna go ahead and blend this without the capers to start. Similar to the other one, you're gonna have to scrape down the sides a couple times and then put it back on the blender. And you wanna blend until it's pretty smooth. Now we are going to add 2 tablespoons of capers. It's okay if you get a little bit more brine in there. And then we are gonna blend just a little bit. We don't wanna like totally pulverize the capers. And then I'm just gonna pulse it a little bit. And then of course we have to do our taste test. That is very good. And if you feel like you need a little more acidity, go ahead and add some more caper brine. You can even add a little bit of white vinegar to this. Oh, so good. For our Caesar dressing, honestly the capers are the way to go. It is just, I love it. It's so good and you wouldn't know that it's actually good for you. So a 4th cup of this is 87 calories, 3 grams of carbs, 11 grams of fat, and 7 grams of protein. Okay, now we are going to move on to our ranch dressing, and these are all the ingredients you need for that. And we're gonna put them all in the blender and then blend it. And then scrape down the sides and then blend it again. And then we're gonna eat it. We got our block tofu. We're gonna chuck that in there. Well, crumble it a bit and then chuck it in there. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of these hemp seeds. Add 3/8 cup or a 4th cup and 2 tablespoons of our ripple pea milk. We're gonna add about 2 tablespoons worth of chives or green onions. I truly don't know the difference. Here, let's learn that together, huh? Do about a 4th cup of parsley. I'm just gonna eyeball that because I'm getting hungry. About 2 tablespoons worth of dill. I'm gonna say that's about 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna say it's about 2 tablespoons. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of garlic, a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 5 tablespoons of our lemon juice, about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, about a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1.5 tablespoons of white vinegar. This thing is ginormous. Oh, well, we're gonna go just a little bit more. Who knows how much went in there? And then we're gonna blend this baby up. Just like the other ones, you will have to scrape down the side a bit and then reblend until smooth. Okay, let's look at it. Not my face, come on. That looks so freaking good. I can't wait to taste it. I think needs a little more vinegar. But again, that's just me. So that's why it's important to do the taste test. I'm gonna add some vinegar. If you think it needs more salt, add salt. If you think it needs more acidity, add vinegar or lemon juice. Yeah, we're gonna add a little more vinegar and then blend it up. That is so good. And last but definitely not least, I love how fresh this one smells because of all the fresh herbs. I love the little tinge of green. I know it's not like a normal ranch dressing, but look, guys. A 1/4 cup of this guy is 80 calories, almost 3 grams of carbs, almost 5 grams of fat, and almost 7 grams of protein. I have a little salad here. It's just spinach, bell peppers, red onions, and some croutons. And I have some tempeh that I cooked. Well, that came out as a ball. And now I'm gonna add some of our Caesar just because I have so much of it. I'm gonna get a spoon. Yeah. I need another hand. Let's see, can I do this? Yep. I can add heck of dressing and be only happy about it. Maybe not happy about that mess I just made. If you guys found this video helpful, please let me know. And if you make these recipes, I hope you enjoy them as much as I did. You know, you could subscribe and that just helps me out, lets me know you guys are enjoying the content. Immediately, like I'm sweating now. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Okay, bye!